Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Adams spots it and intercepts. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Perez. There's the hit! And it's come back out to him. It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so...
Bullet! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Bullet brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Can he get away here? That's a nicely measured pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That pass isn't the best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Petri, Perez. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That has not gone well. Pedri. And he was alert to it. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Can he put it away? Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Cafu cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. Batistuta. Adams. Hakimi. And it's Hullet.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Olise. He's in a good position here. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Perez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Olise. Always onto this. Oh, that's well spotted. Forwards and with intent. "15 minutes till half-time. Aim forwards. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hullet. And Hakimi. Hullet. Hakimi. And he's being shifted off it. Conte. And it's Ribéry. That's tidy. It's Van Basten! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gilberto Silva is there, and he can get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Hold time, excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Belletti. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Belletti. Van Dijk tries to clear. Caught offside that time. Ribéry. Van Basten. Olise. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Owen! Owen! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Paris Saint-Germain just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Chers spectateurs, je vous rappelle que nos agents et nos hôtesses vous attendent à la boutique du club. Ils vous proposeront le programme du match ainsi que d'autres objets
That
souvenirs.
gets things going for the second half. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Basten. Ribéry! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Upamecano. And it's Perez. Pedri. Now it's Owen. Messi. He's played him through. Ribéry. Real chance! Adams clears. Olise. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribéry. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's not going to reach. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a throw. And here's Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Paris Saint-Germain in a very solid position, 2 to the good. He's shifting through the gears here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Owen. And here's Van Basten. Now it's Pedri. It's Van Basten! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A case now of complete control. Vitinha, and it's Hullet. Well, played right into his path. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, sweet feet. That's been drilled in. Adams. Vitinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Oh, shooting chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Moved on forwards. Conte.
Aduh, harusnya Pires.
Hullet. And it's Hullet. Now Gilberto Silva.
Oh,
Vitinha.
jangan terpancing. Mantap banget.
Paris Saint-Germain seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Olise. Can he latch on to this?
Biar dia.
Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Nice, Dad.
Now who's going to be first to this? Quality ball.
Aduh.
Pull it
Nice,
back.
nice. Out.
Good read, needed to be. He won't be happy
Okay.
with that one. And here's Batistuta. And pull it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Van Basten.
Awan.
Oh, well
sorry.
played, well sorted out. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come
Oh,
off.
atas.
And he thumps it clear.
Kocak. Aston. Ribery.
Now it's Ribery.
Aston.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's Hullet. Now it's Batistuta. And it's
Firmino.
Batistuta!
Temps additionnel.
It is a
Une minute.
very, very good save.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Aston.
Looking to set free a
Owen.
runner. Owen. Nice physical challenge.
Nice,
And
bang.
time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Je vous invite
Van
à
Basten,
consulter l'écran
voted man of the
pour retrouver
match,
les horaires
and
de train
deservedly
et
so.
déplacements en ligne.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Dikit amat nak ya. Now back. Susah lawan 5 back.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90-minute. Owen, and the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, this is a great position. He's had a shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking of...
Van Basten!
Nice.
Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Big chance!
Nice.
Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And now he has two.
Aduh, sorry.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yo, Ribery. Astaga.
Ribéry. That's a nicely measured pass. Haaland. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! Back to within one! Interesting! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games.
He's had a hit!
Oh, sorry.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. In with a header!
Aduh.
Oh, nearly, but nearly nothing.
Serginho certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Fiddles it through. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's beautifully weighted. And Owen! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Has a shot! Ooh. Oh, nearly. Interesting ball. Ribery looks to get on the end of this. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That is a little undercooked. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. What a save! Terrific reactions. Threads one in. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Perez.
Perez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he spark a counter here? Owen. And it's Beckenbauer. Neatly clipped into space. Chance! No mistake! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal.
What about...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Paris Saint-Germain are ahead by a single goal after a goal fest of a first half. There's no telling how this is going to end.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
And we're off again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Van Basten. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kimmich. Pedri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries a shot! They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, that was vital. Owen under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now the finish! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
This match was
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's headed upfield. Now it's Pedri. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kimmich, Rodri, gets his pass away, he could be in here, shot a goal, they've scored, it's level again, what a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This has become one superb game. Haaland! That's got him rattled. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass isn't the best. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Owen. Oh, easy pickings there. Perez. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Short changes him with that pass. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Pedri. And it's Owen. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Serginho. Van Basten. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but... And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Coming on the field, number 21.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 24.
Vinicius Junior finds himself offside.
Number 17.
Norway need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Substitutions taking place.
Rodri. Just 5 minutes remaining now. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Norway needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's well spotted. 4 added minutes on the board. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vitinha is looking to set free a runner, and he was quick to react. And it's Perez. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Van Basten walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And and he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's through here. Oh, what has happened here? Pedri. Ribery finds himself offside. Pedri gets over and intercepts. Oh, and he's through the middle. That is lovely. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a climb! Quality ball. He's cut it out.
No.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Nicely intercepted. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still goalless. Van Basten. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Pedri. And it's Ribery. Pirlo. Ribery does really well to win the ball there. Owen. Mendes makes the interception. Batistuta might just make this. Pedri. Conte.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good look at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And here's Owen. Van Basten.
Owen!
Now, who's going to be... Oh, in he goes again!
Ah!
That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Conte. And it's Ribery. Conte. Owen is flagged offside.
Sorry.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice.
Owen. Perez. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Ribery. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Hits one! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's well seen too. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
Oh,
He's got the shot away! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Perez. Owen. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision.
He's through, it's one-on-one. Has a goal! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment.
Decent hit!
Has been indicated.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Perez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative
And
to
just quick
rescue
reminder
this.
today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's Van Basten. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo. And he was quick to react. And here's Owen. Pirlo threads one in. He could be in here. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Corner number 2 then. That pass isn't the best. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's been caught napping. Owen. That's tidy. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's taking no chances there. Look at the space here. Can he finish? He has done it! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have got ourselves a great hit! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Batistuta proving dependable as ever. Another terrific there. Well, there's the hit! Well, now in he goes again. Decent enough try.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Batistuta. Batistuta! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Just a quarter of an hour to play. No, that was never going to make it. And here's Ribéry, and here's Van Basten. And he's there to get it away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Upamecano. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Varela. And it's Ribéry. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a... It's Van Basten! Now it's Batistuta. And he's away. Batistuta stood it. Batistuta has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always...
Hello! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 21.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Number 19.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
On the field. Number 7.
Beraldo cuts it out.
Number 22.
Schneider. And the counter is on.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Van Basten. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Ribéry, well seen, saw that coming. Schneider. Varela.
4 added minutes.
Now it's
have been
Mbappe.
indicated.
Conte. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Van Basten. It's Ribéry. Van Basten. Kluivert. Matheus Cunha. Cafu cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's found a way through. Owen. Well read, nice interception. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked.
And it's been given away. Oh, it's Van Basten. Perez has cut it out. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he latch on to this? It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Perez. Oh, good read. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Owen. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And the shot! And he's done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
No, again, there's no way through.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get away here? He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Belts one. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. That's really nicely played. Perez. There they go, hunting in packs. Played out wide. Tries to get it clear. Van Basten, well timed, excellent interception. And it's Owen, and he welcomes it in. Van Basten, and he's on it, real chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Ribéry, and he was quick to react. Owen. Now it's Owen. He's shifting through the gears here. And Owen! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Owen can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Owen. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Conte. Now Van Basten. Owen. Amat wins the duel this time. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp.
1 minute added time.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. And he's stuck. And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Hello, attendees.
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Conte. That is good alertness. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
There's the shot! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Ribéry he's had a shot! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And yes, it's him again. Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Van Basten. Now, what about a counter-attack? Owen, Pedri, and that is expertly dealt with. He's picked his way through. Now he's off and running.
The attendance for this match was
80,953. Fires from distance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pedri. Great position here. Great chance! And he comes up trumps again. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Casillas deals with it effortlessly. Serginho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Owen. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Casillas will lay claim to that. And they can counter here. Interesting ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, can he finish? It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, number 9, number 7. Coming on the field, number 15, number 11, number 12, and...
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Pedri. Arhan. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. He's played him through. Oh, great ball. Can he finish? They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the...
And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are... Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Giroud is offering a right smile there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. And he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Ribéry, and that's played in low. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, super fun. And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he thumps it clear. Can he latch on to this? Cleared away. And Dijk did well to stay calm there. Davis showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He might be in here! Oh, and he's through the middle. And that should get the job done.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's Perez. Now it's Owen. Perez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, real chance! Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Heads it! And again! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Ribery actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Laval are looking to go forward now. Davis. Oh, what has happened here? That'll be a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Tries to get it clear. He's going for goal! It's there! And Laval score first. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Après 21 minutes de jeu par le numéro 15.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely...
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Ah, he's given it a... Can he finish? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Le numéro 9.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Now that's well seen too. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Batistuta. That's a decent clearance. Conte. Van Basten. Now it's Perez. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Van Basten. A searching ball that into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Threads one in. Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Davis takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Batistuta certainly could have and should have made more of that.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Davis.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Van Basten. Owen. Look at this. It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ribéry. Now it's shapes to shoot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Van Dijk. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's picked out the run. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's there to retrieve it. Van Basten. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Pedri. Well read, and the danger is averted. Spread it left. Laval appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is good alertness. Conte. Passes short and sharp. This can he put it away? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Changement. Le nombre de
Laval
spectateurs
can
pour ce
make their
match,
change now with
70
a break in play.
987.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedri! And one more try! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising with a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's
Van Basten! And again! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Oh, shooting chance! Hits one! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Now it's Owen. Well, played right into his path. Pedri gets a foot in here. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Ribery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a nicely measured pass. Ribery! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, what a pass! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's played him through. Owen is onto it in a flash. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Owen. That is good alertness. And smartly reclaimed. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bastoni calmly anticipates. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that has been clubbed away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Basten. And he's taking no chances there. No, again there's no way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pull it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ribery. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri. Now it's Ribery. In with the challenge. Great position here. Van Basten touches it back. Good read, needed to be. Ribery. 15 minutes till half-time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Owen. It's run loose here. To Michelis. Hernes. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just...
He's got the shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rummenigge, and he's gone backward here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Upamecano cuts it out. Pedri. And here's Owen. Hernes. And it's Owen. Ribéry. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal moves wide and looking to get onto this. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been drilled in. He can get that clear. And that's another good win of the ball. Pull it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, he's taken it. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Now it's Owen. Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Ribéry. And here's Owen. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, there's the shot! Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Full it. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he's there to get it away. And it's Ribery. Owen. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Ribery. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is a great pick out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Opts to play it back. Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
A case now of complete control. And the shot! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Basten. Ribery! And that has flown over.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
To Michelis. Koundé. No, that was never going to make it. Ernest is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van Basten. Great ball if he can get there. He's had a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. His official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Terrific header! And he couldn't quite make it 6. And it's Van Basten. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Oh, well played. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Ribéry! And that is the last effort of the game. Paris Saint-Germain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really...
Ini saking banyaknya punya legend ya, sampai nggak ada jebol booster ya.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Danger averted for now. Vardy in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Owen, brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Van Basten. Pedri. Schmeichel can pick that up. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ribery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets his pass away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Son Heung-min looks to get on the end of this. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri crosses. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Decent hit! That's going to go a long way. Iniesta. Now it's Vardy. Hazard. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Van Basten! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hazard. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pedri, that's a lovely, neat pass. Rodri cuts it out.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's away, can he finish? It's in! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Big chance, Mosbeck has a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is good alertness. Conte. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A lot of space ahead of him. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Van Basten. And he's on a charge. Van Basten. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dixon. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a hit! Azar.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Van Basten. Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Vardy. And he's had it nicked away. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
He's had a shot! Upamecano getting this one clear. That is a great ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min is on his own. Casillas did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
898.
And here's Son Heung-min. Owen is herring after that one. And he's intervened well there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. And there's green grass ahead of him. Azar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back, and they'll have another go. Modric. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Now it's Owen. Azar. Iniesta. He's played him through. Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Vardy. No, he's not getting his way this time. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good balls. And the shot! They've scored!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
The goal scorer after 76 minutes is number 7.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 10, Hazard.
Oh, that's wonderful
Number
alertness.
19, Modric.
And that's gone
Number
loose.
37,
Conte.
Van de Ven. Number 5, coming
Steaming on. And the shot!
Number 20,
You've got to be quick to recover this.
Number 8,
Another save.
Number 4,
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Number 2, Number 21.
And here's Ribéry.
Alessandro Bastoni.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, and can he put it away? And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ribéry. That is a brilliant interception. Iniesta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Szoboszlai. Owen. He's got the shot away! Ribéry!
Been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. Quality ball. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Van Basten. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
I'd like to draw
Owen
your
picking
attention
up
to
the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Ya guys, yang mau mabar.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury.
Ya guys, yang mau mabar guys, udah bisa guys. Ya guys, yang mau mabar guys. Adakah yang mau mabar? Ya udah. Sambil nunggu ada yang mau mabar. Divisi lanjut besok. Ngeri.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ribery. Now it's Muller.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Heads it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring...
It's Bale! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neuer deals with it effortlessly.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Quarter of an hour played. Kimmich. Ribéry. Now it's Kane.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well played right. Tries a shot! And again! Vinicius Junior. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Mbappe. Modric. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good ball. Brilliantly cut out. That's tidy. Can he finish? Has another go. It's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bayern Munich grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Now the finish! And one more try! It's in! And they get themselves in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And here's more. He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he was quick to react. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Xavi Alonso. Bayern Munich are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that has been clubbed away. Müller. Back into the middle. Bellingham. Great hit! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Olise. Olise purring through the gears. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo. Cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of...
And the shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Bayern Munich getting themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Modric. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up. Real chance! Modric. And here's Mbappe. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kane. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Musiala. Bayern Munich still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And it's Ribery. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, well played. He got back really well.
Bayern Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kane. Musiala! Great effort, but no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Ribery. Some really good ball movement. That's an excellent interception. Vinicius Junior, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. Modric, Davis spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here, and he has been fouled there. He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Elise, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Modric, that is a great ball. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, the shot could be on here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Closing it. There's the hit! He's in a good position here. Now that's a fine challenge. Ribery. Kane. Olise. And that is a little undercooked. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale gets into some space. It's Bale! It's run, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So, time for changes
Modric.
on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Excellent
21.
challenge there,
El dorsal
uncompromising.
22.
Now
El
it's
dorsal
Rodrigo.
18. Será
Brahim
un
Diaz.
cambio de jugadores.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And they're back on the... Shot a goal! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's missed a...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
I guess
Well, that was a frustrating game.
kita besok
They
ya.
were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores.
But undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.